Joining us now is one of the Democratic candidates for governor of California, the mayor of San Jose, Matt Mahan.
Mr. Mayor, thanks so much for being with us. Do you agree with Eric Swalwell suspending his campaign?
Yeah, Joe, Mika, good morning. Good to see you both. I mean, look, these alleged actions are disgusting, and there is a culture of impunity in our politics that we've got to change. I think the women who step forward are incredibly courageous, should be believed. And Eric Swalwell's done the very least he can do here by dropping out of the race. He needs to resign from Congress. But look, now we have a field that's got a billionaire who made his fortune investing in private prisons, ICE facilities, oil and gas companies on the one hand, and a MAGA-backed TV commentator on the other hand. California deserves so much better, which is why I just jumped in this race a couple of months ago. We've got so much potential, and the fact that these have been our choices is just been ridiculous. So I'm in this race to turn things around in California and show that we can really lead the nation as we've done for so long.
So the leading Democrat candidate now suddenly becomes Tom Steyer. Why is he wrong?
Well, look, this is a billionaire who has made his money investing in things that are antithetical to the Democratic Party's core values. Private prisons, ICE detention centers that are still operating in our state, oil and gas companies, and really has no relevant public experience. His experience is cutting checks. He's trying to buy the governorship, just as he spent $200 million running for president in a failed bid. California deserves better than that. We deserve someone who's trustworthy, who has a record. In San Jose, I've led the largest city in Northern California to reduce crime and become the safest big city in the country, reduce homelessness by 1/3 in just a few years, get thousands of homes under construction. We've stood up to the Trump administration. And let me just say, flawed candidates with the kind of baggage that we have from so many in this field can't effectively offer a counterpoint to Donald Trump. The Democratic Party has got to lift up people of high integrity who have a track record of results.
Mr. Mayor, you just you partially answered my next question to you. Right now, Republicans look like they might be in a good position to do very well with Swalwell falling out of the race. What is your counter argument to Republicans who say, look what's happened to California over the past 8 years? Crime has gone up. For a while, there were these crazy laws that allowed people to break into stores and steal things. And if it was under $1,000, they wouldn't be charged with felonies. Homelessness has been a continuing problem across the state of California. I hear it from Republicans and Democrats alike that go out and visit California. And then the cost of housing just absolutely out of control. What do you say if you're debating a Republican who comes after you with those three charges about why the Democratic Party would be wrong?
Well, Joe, that's why there's so much at stake in this race. We have to prove that California's values work in practice. And I'm proud to say that as mayor of San Jose, I've led us to reduce crime, become the safest big city in the country, solve 100% of homicides. To your point about retail theft, I was the first Democrat in the state to come out for Prop 36 and say there must be accountability for organized retail theft, and you've got to be able to mandate treatment if someone's addiction is causing them to harm the broader community. We've reduced homelessness by 1/3 in just the last 4 years. We've removed barriers to home building. We're growing again. People are building housing in San Jose. That's the kind of resistance we need. The best resistance to this MAGA movement that's divisive, reckless, tearing families apart is to demonstrate results, to get California back to being California, being a land of opportunity, an aspirational place. Only the Democratic Party can do that for this state, but we can't do it with more of the same politicians.
Mayor of San Jose and candidate for governor of California, Matt Mahan, thank you very much
Thank you, Matt,
for coming on the show this morning.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it.